now you're going to pitch us a game, right?
Yeah, I've got a quick one for you
Okay.
today. Basically, in the isolation, being home, I've been thinking a lot about just like taking ventures outside. What are the proper attire? Like zombie apocalypses, things like that. So the one thing I've been thinking about is the noble forest squirrel. I've been looking out my window, seeing the squirrels at play, and I think to myself, man, the trees that they live in, those must be just like the room that I am stuck in right now. So I think to myself, the squirrel, he's in the tree. He has to pick a destination. Like he's looking out of his tree and he picks a direction to go in. And the squirrel ventures out in that direction, hoping to find nuts, perhaps berries, fruits of various kinds to bring home to his squirrel family inside this tree that he lives in. So basically, I'm pitching you a very simple platformer where you
Okay.
play as a squirrel and you basically kind of in a Mega Man style, you're looking at the tree from above and there's, 8 directions
Okay.
you can go in. And as the squirrel, you pick a direction, you go in that direction and you see if you can bring stuff back kind of in a what's the Oregon Trail style. Picking the right path to be able to survive is very important because your squirrel wife and squirrel children can die of dysentery or
Oh no.
malnourishment. And the reason that the squirrel is collecting all these nuts is, of course, because the calendar is changing, the seasons are changing,
Ooh.
and you've got to store up enough fat and got to get big and burly for the colder months. So this game, JD, is called Winter is Coming. You play as a squirrel and you venture forth to grab the nuts.
I love it. I think that's terrific. Winter is coming. I am a big fan. Obviously, I'm into it.
Jade, Shannon.
We know you listen. We say it every week. We know you're
There's
listening to this pod.
there's not enough squirrel-based platformers out there, is what I found
There's
in
really
my
not.
Googling.
There's really not.
This
Look,
is the untapped market.
And look, we obviously want to take this to Stadia, but obviously Epic Games is courting us as well. We're very in demand right now. And so please, guys, reach out, tweet us, email us. We're ready to make a deal. We really are. We'll launch whatever game you want.
It's going to come down to whichever company has the better tail physics. Like, I really need a bushy, tail flopping about like a Burt Reynolds or Dr. Disrespect mustache. I need that thickness.
One quick question in terms of gathering all the food and stuff. As you progress and get closer to quote unquote the end of the game, does the character model of the squirrel get fatter?
You bet your sweet ass it does.
I love it.
And actually, it gets harder to platform. Your jump isn't as high. You can't make certain gaps anymore because you've put on the pounds.
That's good for replayability, right? Because then it makes you think, if I'm playing through the first 10 levels, I kind of want to, well, I'm a lean squirrel, go for like the really hard to reach ones. And then when I replay that level later, I can just pick all the easy ones that are right in front of me as my dude like takes a break halfway through the level, like has to catch his breath.
Well, you get like a shockwave attack, when you're super fat, you get like a little bit of an AoE thing to like push enemies back because you're so chunky and thick.
That's good. And you like can push them straight out of the tree. But if you do it too many times, the branch breaks and then you like lose that level and have to restart.
Yeah, definitely. You could there's a lot of potential here with this squirrel getting fatter over game. See, man, this is yes.
I love it. All right. That is a great pitch. Thank you. Winter is coming. You can look forward to that on either Stadia or Epic Games Store soon.
It'll probably be out as soon as the next Game of Thrones book is out.
Absolutely. So we'll see you guys in 10 years.